To be close, just to be close to you. To be
It is that time that we have been waiting for. Welcome everyone from around the world, in Houston and Taylor, everywhere. Apostle David E. Taylor.
Hello, Pastor Steve. Isn't this wonderful? I used to love that song. Benny Hinn used to say, see your glory, see your glory. We would see your glory come down as we praise your name. Let heaven reign. See your glory come down. What do you think, Pastor Steve? Isn't this amazing?
It is amazing. Just so anxious to hear what God has put upon your heart for tonight.
Because if you can't see that David Taylor is really the one spearheading the move of God, because of the way I talk and maybe the shirts I wear or my slacks and all that other stuff you get caught up over, you know, if you tripping over some stuff, I just don't like the way he talk. I just don't like the way he rebuke his staff. I love my staff. You may see me correct my staff, but I love my staff. You are not a son and daughter if you don't endure correction. And so that's why I am hard on them. They know I love them. And that's why they don't leave. You know, a lot of these pastors, they cringe when they hear me rebuke my staff, because if they do that to their people, they all leave. They get offended. But see, I teach against that kind of foolishness. You pastors are the fault for it. You let them be like that. You're afraid to rebuke them and tell them they're wrong. I don't have no sons and daughters around me that's arrogant and rebellious. I don't put up with it. So when I rebuke my staff, that ain't none of your business. And I know some of y'all are holding up coming because you say, I don't know if I can be rebuked like that. You need to get over it. I don't like, they got always something to say. They want to find an offense. You're going to forget about alligator skin shoes or what kind of suits I wear or my Captain Crunch general suits, whatever you want to say. They so funny. They have me on the floor laughing. Most preachers, they'll be depressed. All these people talking against my suits. I don't care. I don't give a darn. You joker, you jackleg. So I tell them. Because when you deal with me, you deal with all boldness. I have no fear in me for nothing. Your jokes and your persecution is a joke to me. You understand? A man who stood in front of the burning flame of God, you think your joke or you think your persecution even matters? You're stupid to think it does to me. You're so stupid, arrogant, to think anything you say matters. And I'm talking to you during preachers too. A lot of you wicked preachers and fivefold ministry leaders. You're stupid to think your persecution or your fear of what I go through matters. Let me ask you something, Pastor Joseph, and y'all in Houston. What do y'all think about what's happening here? Come on, y'all never should get out of your place till I release you. Come on. Joseph, tell us how many nations are watching tonight from around the world.
Yes, sir, yes. Apostle. The world is watching tonight as over 182 nations are tuning in.
I don't care about people seeing me. You see the persecution I go through. I'm no reputation. I don't care. No matter what persecution you see out there, no matter what government attack, listen, it don't matter. It don't matter what they do. They're all going to lose if they don't join me. That's right. I said that. You're going to lose if you don't join me. I've been sent to America. I've been sent to you from the face of God. And I was also given messages from the dispensation of angels. I think you are saying you're going to be used like Moses. Who do you think you are? I'm talking to the government of America. What decision you make, and I'm talking to the government of the church at large. What decisions you're going to make if you don't submit to this move that's coming. A prophet can't come on the scene and you disrespect them if God sent them and you think you're going to, oh, I know God. God is going to dishonor you because you didn't honor who he sent to you. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you think you are. When God sends somebody to you, especially from his face, if you dishonor them, you you are rejecting the counsel of God against your own self. That means that's not going to be good for you. If America don't, a war is coming from Russia. God is going to use your enemies, Russia, China, Iran, Iraq, North Korea. They're going to punish you. They're going to smite against this nation, and you will fail and you will not recover, and America will cease to exist from being on the planet. And I'm talking to you authorities in the church, and I'm talking to you authorities in the earth. If you do not listen to the message God has given me to give you, God is going to enact judgment against you. That's the truth. But if you read history, when the Jews, the religious people, and I got religious people, pastors out there saying, brother, we don't believe that. You ain't the only one. I'm not the only one, but I'm a very important one. That's why Jews got judged. You're going to lose if you don't join. A lot of people have underestimated me for many years. They said your ministry is smaller than how long you've been in ministry. Other ministers in 13 years, they are doing big arenas and stuff. And God came to me in a dream. He says, do not look at them. He says, what I'm birthing to you is much bigger. I gave you the keys of the kingdom because you got the biggest thing. So to people, it may look like you're small, but you're really the biggest. Do not get your eyes on what you think is big. No, I'm in here because we are birthing something for real, for show. Yes, right. It's for show. It's for real. This ain't fake here. We have the DNA of the kingdom here. I'm not trying to promote. Oh, you're just trying to promote your ministry. This ain't my ministry. It's God's kingdom. You see that. He comes down and work with me. I will never be like these other guys out here. Never. Don't compare me with that. It's not this 21st century ministry stuff. I have the ancient glory of God on my life. But don't ever compare none of their stuff with this. And I tell them this, don't ever compare yourself or your ministry, no matter how great it is, with the latter rain, with this glory. You don't have God or Jesus coming down physically like this everywhere you go. We're not talking about no one time. We're talking about continual. Not no 1 or 2, 3 times or 4 times. I already begin to see pastors treating like, well, what is that cloud? What they got to do with redemption? It got everything to do with it. It was the Father who sent Jesus to save your butt. I'm setting order here in the body of Christ. I want you to understand that. And I'm not doing it in arrogance. I'm just being honest and factual. I even tell these prophets, I said, you're immature to think that how you're walking and how you're being used is the greatest thing. It's not. And I want to talk to all you pastors who are rejecting me, who are speaking evil of me. God is going to get you. You hear me? I guarantee you that. I know he is.
This is incredible.
Just looking at that campus for the harvest in St. Louis that we need to buy because the campus for the harvest in Texas is maxed out now. We need to get another campus, and we need to put down $5 million for this campus that's coming. That's how much they want us to put down. The vision is very massive. I've told you that the latter rain, the Lord had assigned me in the earth to be one of the foremost leaders, or the foremost leader, to spearhead the end time move of God, which the majority of the church don't understand what it is. We're not talking about just 2 million people a night in a service, in an open air service in America. It's going to be like 80 million, 70 million. So the Lord told me, he says, I'm going to give you 400 million just to establish in St. Louis alone the $100 million, not the 100, but the 100,000 seat stadium. We will own this. You understand? We will build this from the ground and own it. And it will be off the expressway. He showed me all of this. He says the 400 million will include having a campus, a main campus on there, outdoor televisions, these massive screens that will stand 25 foot in the air high. CNN trucks going to be there. ABC, when Jehovah comes down, men are going to be falling off their bar stools in bars. People are going to be dropping their needles and their drugs on the highway. There are drugs on the street. And in the streets, there'll be people who have no body parts. Body parts will just come back. Glory is going to explode. Power is going to exude all over this country in America and all over the world. I'm preparing. I'm like building an ark like Noah was. And that's why we're going to buy a skyscraper that with 70 floors. God showed me he would give me the money for that. Part of that 400 million is to get a skyscraper where if you notice, It will start off with the first 13 floors will take care of the 50 states in America, which is 13 floors. If you cut 13 floors in half, you have about a little over 50. We will have 500 to maybe even 1,000 people in every section of that 4. I've heard them say stuff to me like, they're like, how are you going to pull this off? I don't have to pull nothing off. For years, I've been talking about the convoy trucks. I've been talking about the school. But I said, God, to do a university, it costs a lot of money. I'm saying, God, you got to give me the money. And lo and behold, he started giving me the money to do it. And God has gloriously started to bless us with this money. I have to trust God to give me the money. It costs a lot of money. We have an immediate need. I had a dream that they're going to sell that campus if we don't raise the money. That's the dream I had. I was warned by God in a dream in my sleep. He says, if you don't give them the money, they're going to sell it to somebody else. I had a dream, and God don't lie to me in dreams.
This is your friend, David E. Taylor. In a dream that was shown to me that the Broncos are going to win this 2014 Super Bowl. The Broncos are going to win this Super Bowl coming up this Sunday. Another detail that was given in another dream is that the score was 24-21. Now, I'm not sure how accurate those details are. I can't tell you if that's accurate, but the first dream that I got, the Holy Spirit has bore witness to me that the Broncos will win this Super Bowl. Thank you.
He showed me in a dream to get that place, and he showed me that some of the people on my staff was dragging their feet about things, and that it will sell if we didn't do it, if we didn't get it in time enough. A lot of you can give more than what you've been giving. And so if we had 500 people give $10,000, if we have 500 people give $10,000, we can raise $1 million in one day. Lord, I also break a stingy spirit, because I sense that there's some heavy hitters watching me tonight. There's some people that can give 200,000, 300,000. They can give 50,000, 20,000. They had it saved up. But God, that's a stingy spirit on. There's a spirit of fear. So I break that spirit of stinginess. Some of you are 20 when you know you have thousands of dollars. Don't be like that. Come on, tell me what you can give. You have money put away. You have money in accounts that you know you are sitting on. And it's not right that you come into a ministry like this and get the presence of God and the glory of God, and it's hard for God to get your natural things. You should be willing to give when you have finances. You have finances that you have to give, but you're holding it up. You have it saved. You have it put away somewhere. God wants you to sow that right now. You have large amounts that you have in savings or annuities, or you probably have to go in a CD and break it, but God has given it to you. You need to sow it tonight. You got money in your bank accounts. You got money in your annuities. You got money in your stocks. You got money in gold, in silver. You got money somewhere.
Like Apostle was saying, other things that you have gold coins, you have stocks, annuities, IRA. Savings, things that are just sitting.
We need to take care of this now, quickly. Come on, I want those who can give. You need to do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now, quickly. Do it now.
I have a structured settlement, and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
I am an annuity, but I need cash now.
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. If you get long-term payments, but you need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
You say, oh, I already gave 20,000. Give another 20. Come on, do it right now. And if you get offended because I'm asking for finances, then you have a devil in you. That's right, I said that. You have a devil in you, and don't be listening to these preachers that preach against finances, because the church is being attacked by false preachers who want money, or they're calling us false. Don't listen to them. They got the devil in them. Don't listen to CNN and all these other lying media. And even some of these preachers are preaching against tithe and offerings. Don't listen to them. They're liars. They are in error. They are wrong. Don't listen to them. I'm the apostle that God has sent to this church in this 21st century. And a lot of these pastors, some of these prophets and other apostles are wrong, speaking to you like that, telling you tithing is wrong, and telling you sowing seeds like $1,000 is manipulative. God told me to give 1,000 when I didn't have it, and he gave it to me. So I know that's a lie. You better obey God and quit listening to these big name preachers. Listen, you liar. God going to get you for teaching his people to error and to rob him. I don't care what names they got, how big they have been. They're in error. So all those who say I'm a money grubber, they are liars. You know that. Because there's nobody doing this. It's beginning to rain. Hear the voice of the Father. He's saying, whosoever will come drink of this water, for I'm ready to pour my spirit out on your sons and your daughters. If you're thirsty and dry, lift your hands to the sky. It's beginning to rain.
How beautiful is that? How beautiful.
Just to be close to you.
Shout out to Lord Penny, the homie. Rest in peace, my dog. We got it from here. We'll be starting the stream out like that for a bit with some of Lord Pender's work. Give it out to the homie LP, man. LP on fucking hazy. That LP was real, man. That was a real guy. That was a real person. He was a real dude. Yeah, it's fucking horrible seeing. Okay. All right, Joseph. Listen up, dude. All right. So anybody that thinks about this whole fucking Amway arena, okay? I don't know. Look how many channels he's got. He's got these two channels right here. Joshua Media Ministries. This is the official channel page. All right, let's take a peek here. All right. This was the original.
Read them.
Let's go back to this one because this is where he started the Amway at. All right. Anybody that thinks this whole fucking Miracle Crusade arena is going to still happen. Oh, yeah. By the way, if there's anybody out there that picked up a job for this organization, don't do it. You're going to get fucked over, okay? Let me just be clear about that in the first place. If there's a company out there that got contracted to build some stupid fucking stage for this organization, you should back out of the deal right now, okay? I'm telling you that right now. You end up in a lawsuit if you're not careful. Hey, what up, Louie? What up? Okay. So what used to be the Amway, it's now the Kia Arena, okay? Belmanon, it was never like about medals for me, man. It really wasn't, man. And I wanted, like, it's about righting the wrongs, man. This guy fucked up. And I'm telling you guys, the information that's gonna come out, it's gonna make everybody question Christianity. I swear to God it will. What David and Michelle did, what this organization did, I can't even begin to explain what the long-term effect is going to be of this. Hey, what up, Russell Bristol? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, man? We're talking about the Amway. Yeah, his next stage is being built out of Lincoln Logs. Yeah, the homie LP, man. Thanks, Uncle Jake. I'll have to put that up there, man. All right, so what David said he was going to do with this stupid fucking arena, he's like, hey, bring an 18-wheeler truck because you know what? We're going to heal all these people. No, I like it. I like it, Uncle Jake. Yeah, I'll put it up. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, Marky Slime. How you? Russell, what's up, man? So we're talking about the Kia Arena tonight, okay? The Miracle Crusade that David said is going to happen in July. Trip 9, he bailed. He cut ties, dude. He cut ties. He's working now. He's got his own job. He's doing his own thing now, which he should.
This call is from a federal prison. This call is from a federal prison.
You have 1 minute remaining. Oh, yeah. And all the cult members that think David's still doing live streams from jail, those are just the videos cut up all into one, okay? David will not be doing any more calls from jail, I swear to God. Okay, because we called and reported his dumb ass for you guys facilitating the calls to a live stream. You know how dumb that made you guys look in front of the judge? You know what the judge is going to think when he sees you guys doing that shit? It's dumb. It was the dumbest. I was like, and the fact that you guys think we're not watching you guys still, we're in this until it's done. Kia, Joseph, all you guys, we're in this until this is done. Anyway, Kia Arena, the money, logistics, manpower. Once again, they will never do it. It is a failed attempt. Oh yeah, and by the way, let me just read an email I got today from somebody. No, fuck it, I'll just tell you. It's the lawyers from the case, from David's movie prop rental case. Okay. I emailed him, Mr. Tuttle. David, Joseph said that the stage was still being built. His response today. No, there has been no construction on the stage prop since 2023. It was partially completed and placed into storage at that time. Since then, my clients have thrown out a lot of the bulky material because it was starting to deteriorate and taking up too much space at their business premises. All of that was known to the kingdom, including Joseph. Then he puts 2 little asterisks. But there is the possibility that the cult is having another fabrication facility construct a similar stage elsewhere. I would really, really like to know who those people are. Telling you, don't do business with these assholes. We keep telling people. I know they're like facilitating obstruction. They're like, hey, you know what? You guys are just facilitating, like, facilitating that kind of criminality while David's on a federal detainment. I mean, do we need to bring up the court documents again and look at those and see what a piece of shit David truly is? Yeah, he is, right? David's like the lowest IQ critter, right? Oh, it's a total waste of money, Russell Bristol. Yeah. Total waste. Dude, you're talking millions spent on this deal, right? I know the feds are helping on the download to set them up. I don't know. I don't know. People should, whenever they're fuck, man. Google a business, man. If you're not sure about it, look it up on Google. The fuck, we have the internet. Somebody said that, like, with the internet today, why the fuck isn't anybody checking their facts, man? Why isn't anybody checking on their facts? Go and fucking do your research, man. Use your fucking internet. Use your resource. Holy shit. Holy shit. Use your resources. But I guess people in cults are just fucking, they don't believe anything they're told by their cult leader. I'm glad we used our resources and found everything out about this piece of shit through resources, but the cult didn't do. David started this idea back in 2019. And he legit said, bring all these people here. Like, look at all these seats. David couldn't even fill his fucking building. That's good, Jess. You should. Yep, always. Yep. Look, David, he legit thought he was going to fill all this whole fucking arena up with people. Like a big Benny Hinn event. And it flopped. It never happened because he never built the stage, because he fucked over the company that was doing it. He started adding shit to it. Then when the project got too big, he's like, fuck you guys, I'm not paying you. See you, good luck. Well, ended up in a court case, right? Lasted what, 2 years, 3 years, 2 years? David managed to intermingle other court cases along with that. The only thing David's going to fill 2,000 of is fucking maxi pads. I know, I wonder what his skybox would have costed for his event, right? Right? He wouldn't even done 200, Trip 9. He wouldn't have done 200. I'm not going to play it because he sounds stupid as fuck. No. Never is going to happen. Ever. That fucking dumb shit right there. Let's see here. So that was hang on. Dude, this dumb shit. David legit said he was also going to buy the Boeing campus. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, here it is right here. Yep, here we go.
I want you to know your finances is secure because when you give,
So all at the same time, right? Now check this out. While David was building the stage, he was out grifting for the Boeing campus, which we all knew he wasn't going to buy. Like, this was a grift on a grift on a grift. Let's watch this for a minute. We're gonna talk about the levels of this fucking Ponzi scheme tonight, okay? The Kia Arena is one of them. The Boeing campus, that was another one. It was just to get money.
get a tax write-off. But I'm just telling you the warfare, even them trying to make it look like we ain't filing our taxes. That's not true. We want to do it right. I'm not going to lie. I've never lied to the government. My dad used to have his own income tax business. His own income tax business. So I know what it means when Jesus said, pay to Caesar what belonged to Caesar's and pay to God what belonged to him. I have never cheated the government. I have never tried to. And I want the IRS to hear that because they hear all this other junk out here against me and these people filing false reports and evil things. I want you to know the truth from my lips, what is taking place. We have a racist that has been pursuing us, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a clip real quick about the persecution. Before we go into the lake, I got 2 more properties to show you. But before that happens, you need to hear the persecution that has happened. You need to understand what's taking place. The great persecution I've had to go through, and they've been trying to affect our money. But this is the thing. When they got us kicked out of every place, God was so good. God was so good. I want you to hear this. God was so good that he put it on your heart during COVID to just start giving large sums of money. You didn't even know why, but you just started giving and our finances went up. And so now, instead of getting kicked out, I had to buy mansions that had enough space for the people until we could build to this point to buy a campus. You see how I built the money? We didn't have all the money at first, but I did wise investments with buying houses for the students.
Hey, Detroit Rockin', did you just learn about that whole deal? The whole not wiping his ass? We'll get to that video in a minute. It just shows what a filthy fuck he is. He doesn't. He doesn't, Detroit Rockin'. Nope. David brings a new meaning to the word Cleveland steamer. Oh, shit. Like, David, I don't even want to get into what a Cleveland steamer is, okay? But David, like, he's got a new one with the pad. Oh, man.
That now the bank started looking at us favorably and said, wow, they have a lot of finances and assets. There's no way they can run away with our money, like people saying.
Yeah, Detroit, it's on this channel. It was in an interview. Yeah, he doesn't wipe his ass, dude. He doesn't clean himself. Oh, yeah. You guys want to see another sign of really bad health? Like look at his arms right here. Watch.
We're still going through some persecution, but I'm telling you what's happening. And so we started buying
Yeah, you want to call in, Detroit? Yeah, drop a text and I'll ring you in, bro. Yeah, fuck yeah, you can call in. Yeah, here's the number. Yeah, absolutely. I welcome it. I don't care if you support the channel or not. You want to call in and talk shit to me? Do it. I don't care. I don't care. I like when people call in and talk shit, but nobody ever does. I had some 80-year-old lady that follows David call me the other morning and fucking try to wake me up. Yeah. No, drop me a text at that number and then I'll ring you in, man. It's because it's weird. Like, for whatever reason, the phone doesn't ring through Google Voice. I just get text messages, man. Like, it's easier for me to call you guys and bring you into the chat. Just it is easier that way. Uncle Jake, I'm gonna make some blue raspberry gummies tonight.
To house the students until we can build enough assets and wealth to buy our own campus. And that's why I say this is a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough campus. So I want to show you this real quickly. I want to play the celebration video so you can see. And you write, God always brings me out because he is with me personally.
Detroit. All right, hold up. Detroit Rocker wants to call in. Bitchin'. Right on. Thanks, man. I like when people call in. That was always the point of the channel, man. Get other people's point of views, right? That way it's not always one person's idea or thoughts. It's like everybody can come together as a conglomerate and figure this shit out together, man. Got you, bro. I'm going to call you right now. Oh, hang on. Make sure I got you hooked up here, bro. Rodecaster Pro. All right, calling you in, Detroit, okay? And I don't share your number around. Like, I'll leave it. It stays here, man. And it's going to come from a 202. That's just, I don't know why. That's what it does. All right, I'm trying to call you right now, Detroit. What the freak? All right, hold on. I might have called while, like, right where you were calling, dude. Give me a second here. There we go. All right, got you, bro.
All right, I'm in.
Yep, take it, brother. You got it, man.
Hey, what's up, brother? Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, take it away, bro.
So, yeah, man. So I'll tell you a little bit. While I take those freaking mega church pastors personal, people like that scammed my mother back in the day. I didn't understand it when I was younger, but now that I understand it, man, I take it very personal. That, you know, that fuckers like David scam all the good people, you know.
That's a fact.
It was this guy promised my mom that if she sends money, we're going to get out of poverty and shit like that, and she fell for it. And we were already fucking poor, and they just took, and nothing happened. You know what I mean? So that's why I take time. I really appreciate what you're doing, man, by exposing these fucking clowns.
And you want to know something, dude?
Like David.
I've talked to other people like you who have older family members, and these fuckers send out mail that looks like a fucking bill. It's fucking, dude, send that to somebody with dementia.
Yeah, man. And people was falling for it, man. Like my mother, she fell for the shit back in the day, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I didn't understand it when I was a kid, but you know. And the fucking whole Jesus video, man, I'm like, that was over the top when he was like, Jesus is coming on stage at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Because like I said, I didn't really know about David, whatever. I think he's from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. But I came across your channel like once I've seen everything on the news and stuff. And I'm like, wow, okay, I'm glad you exposing them. And that's when I started learning everything about him.
Oh, it's bad.
And stuff. So yeah, man.
Have you been seeing the court documents and everything?
Yeah. I've been following along.
All right, yeah.
And shit, and I've seen that he beat the employees or something like that because they wasn't getting enough donations.
Oh yeah, he's abusive.
Wow.
He put it in his own phone, man. I still can't get over that. He kept a diary in his own fucking phone.
Oh man. So how long do you think he'll get in prison?
David's never getting out of prison. I can guarantee all that right now. I swear to fucking God, he will not get out of prison. David's done. He's done. I'll stamp that. I'll stamp that. He's not getting out. Michelle,
the people he manipulated.
See, that's a good question, right? And I think it could happen, but it would have to be a big civil suit, man. It would have to be all the people he scammed, right? Come together. It could possibly be a class action. And it could happen. It could happen because this is big. I was talking to a couple. It could happen. Yes. It could.
And then I see is people that's still supporting them, like the church is still running. I think.
Oh, they're going
when you post it.
They're hurting for money though. They're going.
I'm like, how the hell is it still operating?
Yeah, they have other donors that are giving money right now. Like there's big donors overseas, but whatever money's coming in, it's going straight into some account that the feds have access to.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Well, hopefully, man, hopefully it gets shut down soon. I thought the government took it though, didn't they? They didn't take it yet.
Well, not yet, because here's the thing, and we keep talking about this. The government can't shut a church down. It's constitutionally illegal. They can't do it. It's illegal. Okay. But what they can do, because they're looking at it not as a church. Take the veil from the church, right? What's David doing behind it? Money laundering, fraud, forced labor. I know for sure. I just know, guys. It's gonna get worse. Sarah Cohen just barely flexed her muscles, you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. So it's deeper than I thought.
It's gonna get worse. Yeah.
I know all those.
If they don't start taking plea deals within the next few weeks, it's gonna get so bad. And it really is. When I said it's gonna make everybody question church and the institution of the church, I swear to God, it will.
Oh man, it was like I be seeing so many pastors. It was, I don't know. Did you see that one guy? He told his congregation to give $10,000 within the next 45 seconds because God's going to make you a multimillionaire or something like that. And said you have 45 seconds to do it.
Yeah. See, and that's
I forgot the guy's name, man.
That's like a religious lottery, right?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, maybe if you give money.
Another pastor. Then there was another pastor here in Detroit that went viral. This was maybe a month ago. He had told his people to donate $2,000. The lady came up to the front, and she only donated $1,200. He was like, "I told you to donate $2,000."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I'll work on the." Yeah, you seen that one? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like,
yeah.
Dude, I would have took that money back so fast.
And when you look
I'm like, that's crazy, man. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm like, man, but it just everything starts replaying in my head from when I was a kid, man. When my mom used to send money.
Do you know
fucking crooked path?
Do you know who she was sending money to by chance?
I think it was that guy on TV. What's his name?
Baker.
He used to put his hand on people, then they get up. Remember? Well, I know now that he used to pay people to pretend that they couldn't walk. As soon as he put his hands on them, they'll get up and walk. But those are actors.
Benny Hinn. I mean, they've all done it.
Was it him? I think it was. It was one of those guys that they used to do that on TV.
Yeah.
And I remember they used to send letters to the house with this oil. My mom used to rub the oil on us and stuff like that.
Okay.
And she used to send what little money we had, because I know he used to always say, "Yeah, you send the money, you're gonna get blessed, you're gonna get out of poverty." He used to have people calling the house. It wasn't him calling. I think it was his fucking employees.
Peter Popoff. It's Peter Popoff.
All those letters that was getting sent probably wasn't even from him. It probably was typed up 1,000 times and sent to everybody. You know.
Church in America has become a full-on racket, pretty much. All these mega churches, the ones that are under doing it right, aren't balling. The churches that are doing it properly aren't fucking rolling in cash. Everybody, the ones that are fucked up, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Copeland, Duplantis, Peter Popoff, Detroit's talking about how when his mom gave over all their money when they were fucking broke and growing up. This isn't an isolated incident, man. You guys see this? And yes, there should be laws to be passed to govern religion. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's why I take it very personal, man, because this shit is crazy. You know, And hopefully, man, like I said, I appreciate what you're doing, man, for real.
I appreciate you coming on and,
You know,
and like
sharing
calling
life.
in.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. I'll definitely call in again too. What was your name again, bro?
My name's Rich.
Is it Dan?
No,
Dan,
Rich.
right?
Yeah. No, my name's Rich.
Rich. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
What
Rich, good to meet you, man.
Can I ask you like what you thought of David? Like, how did you get on to David when he got busted?
I first found out about David. They was like, yeah, some mega pastor church dude just got busted, and they was like he was manipulating people and having sex with the people and stuff like that. And I looked on there, I was like, oh, he's from Detroit, and they said he had. So that's actually how I first found out about him. Then I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, this dude he got fucking churches in Texas too, and I think St. Louis.
Yeah.
But the big one was in Texas, I think. So yeah, I first found out about it here. You know, like because it was all over the fucking news. Then that's when I started looking. Then I seen that fucking Jesus video. Then that's what really intrigued me. I'm like, they really fell for that?
Yeah.
I looked at that video probably like about 10 times, dude. I was like, this got to be some type of joke or something.
Yeah, it was fake. Yeah.
He said he was Jesus' best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know
I'm
what?
like, they really falling for that shit, man. I'm like, then he said something about what did he say about I think you posted it, the fucking transcripts.
Oh yeah.
Like he said, nobody fucking, if the numbers doesn't increase soon, nobody eats.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. And then he was making them move in or something like that. And
Yep.
he'll get them a fucking food stamp card. They had to buy their own food, but they couldn't eat if they didn't receive a certain amount of donations.
It's going to get so bad.
I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
That's the charges that are being brought up against him, Detroit. He can have all the money in the world and throw as much money as he wants at the court, but he's not getting out of this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then now the lady, I don't know much about the lady. So who is that? Was like David fucking her too, or
which one?
The girl that got locked up.
Michelle? Kathleen?
Yeah.
David's,
the one that got locked up with him. Like what was her role? I didn't read too much about her.
She's number 2 in command. You got to figure this like a mob, bro.
Oh.
You got to figure this is a total mob operation. Structure it like a mob organization, and you'll. David's number 1. He had Michelle was number 2. Then there's Kathleen and Michelle. Kathleen was actually above Michelle, but the power structures kind of flip flopped when David felt for his benefit. Whatever. It was clusterfuck, dude. They were both like, yeah. David fucked every woman that came through this place, man.
Okay. Damn. And some people was quitting their jobs or something, giving them all the money. It's like a cult.
It is a cult.
When into the
Mm-hmm.
it's a cult.
Yeah. The whole and the whole Amway arena, like this whole thing we're talking about tonight, and Detroit's sharing a story with us. It just shows how big the racket is with religion. Like this has been going on back in the day, since he was growing up.
Dude, I'm about to be 43, man. So this was like in the 90s, like when my mom was sending money to these people. You know what I mean? So, and a couple of other people I know had other relatives, other friends, relatives and shit, giving money and, you know, manipulation, man. I don't know. That's why I take it personal, man. I do not like people like that, man, that fucking take advantage of people, especially the poor.
I don't either.
You know.
This like, and David, he's a legit bully. That's all. You take all, like David, I know he ain't acting like this in the fucking Fed pen right now.
Oh, hell no.
He'll get his fucking ass beat. He'll get his fucking ass beat. I wouldn't be surprised if David's already got his ass beat a couple of times. Seriously.
Probably did. Did he get shipped? Is he in jail or is he in the federal custody?
No, he's in FCI Milan right now.
Like, okay.
Yep.
Where's that at?
Detroit.
That's in Michigan, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Federal Correction Institute Milan. He's at the Fed pen, man.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, yeah. He definitely not getting out because that's serious, man.
Yeah. And we think
So how did you come on? Like, how did you find out about David?
The deposition. His deposition. There's a deposition. There's a deposition that was given. He was in a deposition back in 2014, 2015. That's how we all came onto it.
Oh, yeah. I watched that. I watched it. Okay. Yep. I watched it when I found out about him.
Yep. That's where
he was. Yeah, 'cause the lady was asking him, and she's like, "Yeah, you bought like $10,000 in Louis Vuitton." He's like, "Well, it's because I sweat through my clothes."
Yeah. That's it. Well, and here's what I found out too is like there have been people who have been inside those houses and said there's probably about $100,000 worth of Armani suits in there that he can't even wear because he was so overweight.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a video yesterday when I made that comment about him not wiping his own butt. I thought it was a joke.
No,
it was serious.
It's serious. No, Cliff Ware. Yeah, Cliff Ware was his bodyguard. And Cliff Ware's the homie. Shout out to Cliff, man, if you're watching. Cliff Ware's his bodyguard at the time, and he saw and heard everything, man. And, you know, shout out to all those people and the survivors, man. Like I said, you guys are the true fucking warriors, man. Seriously, what this guy put you guys through doesn't compare to anything, really. Like the mind fuck. Mm-mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, man.
Yep.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to him going to jail. I wish we could watch his hearings, man. Is there any way we can watch his? Do you know somebody? Is there a way we can watch it?
Yeah, if you go to the trial.
Oh, we have to go there. Oh, I thought it was online or something.
No, that's a federal trial. Nope. All federal trials are no federal trials are televised.
Okay.
But it is a public trial.
Maybe I might go. I'm in Detroit, so
I plan on going.
You have it in Detroit, right?
I plan on going.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I plan on going.
Oh, shit, man. If you go, bro, I'll meet you up there.
A lot of people, here's the thing. A lot of people want to see justice served with this. This guy got away with a lot of shit for a long time, and a lot of people want to see the justice served. I do. And for me, it's a closeout to this whole process mentally, right? Like we started it, like that's going to be the closeout for me. Done. He's in jail. No more. No more David. He's locked away in a fucking hole now. He can't do this to anybody else. That has to be the closeout for me.
Man.
If they
be the closeout for me too, man. Like I said, I took it personal for my mother and shit. So hey, man, that'll definitely put a close into my chapter.
Yeah. Is your mom still around or?
Yeah, she's still around. Yeah, she doesn't even do church anymore, man. Ever since all this shit,
Really?
She haven't did church since a long time, man. Since she finally realized that all this shit was a scam, at the time. I'm not saying all churches are bad, but but it just really that was like took the toll of it, man. Once she found out that guy really couldn't heal people, I gotta ask her what exactly was that guy's name.
Okay.
But I know it was a few of them on TV. Do anybody in the comments know the guy name that was healing? Well, pretend they can help people on TV.
Peter, dude, they'll be in a wheelchair,
and he'll be like,
Peter Popoff.
Up here, I'm gonna touch you. You're gonna walk.
Peter Popoff.
And then he did one. It was the one that was blind. He was like, "Oh, you can see." Like, "Oh, I can see now." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's Peter Popoff. Peter Popoff.
Okay,
yep. Peter Popoff. The bakers were doing it back then.
This is like in the mid late 90s.
Yeah, that's Popoff.
Around that time.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was the mid 90s.
Like, the holy oil and shit.
Yeah, like the late 80s, early 90s. That was when these guys were just like fucking like rabbits, man. They were just fucking popular. Like Benny Hinn, Just Two Planets, Kenneth Copeland. It's like they all just popped up, man. Scumbags. It really was like late 80s, early 90s was like the big time fucking time for these fucking scammers, man. They all got rich.
Dang, I see, man. Now, who is that guy that's hosting everything now? I've
Joseph.
seen him.
Joseph.
What's his name?
Joseph Bush.
Okay, what about him? He didn't who is that guy? He's like the third in command or something?
Yeah, Joseph's gonna go to jail. He'll end up in jail.
Okay, I was wondering. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? He seemed like he's in charge or something.
Yeah. David. What the feds are doing is they're cutting the strings of all the key players. The church will fall itself.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. If it's a church, right, it should still be in. The feds can't shut it down. They have to cut the leaders out, and it's a smart move. They know David's a fucking criminal. They have his funds. Right. They have his tax. They have they have everything now with David.
Okay, good. Hell yeah, that's what we need. All the evidence, and so there's no way getting out of it.
No, it's going to be an airtight case. I was talking to Ted Cruz today. He's like, Rich, this is a classic case of a fucking open and shut case, dude. Yeah.
So where's the next court case? You know,
the next hearing, I think, is coming up in April. Oh, Michelle's got one on the 5th. Michelle's got one on the 5th, and what they're asking for, right? What they're going to ask for is Michelle wants to have access to Kia. Well, Kia is one of the main bitches still running the cult. She's been out there doing videos. We're out here at the Supreme Court, support Apostle Taylor. And she's saying, well, I'll stay out for a little while so I can support Michelle, but then I'm going to go back in the cult. And they can't have both. It's either one or the other. They're setting very strict guidelines as far as contact with the organization.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man.
Mm-hmm.
How long he's been doing this shit for? Like
about 30 years.
Like over 10. Damn, that long?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. How the fuck was he getting away with it so long?
Welcome to our conversation, bro.
All right.
Welcome to our conversation, my guy. That's why we what we also push for on this channel is the changing of the tax law with the church. That has always also been one of our goals. It may not happen in our lifetime, but we can definitely start fucking paving the way for it, right?
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Anything I can do to help, I think so too, man. Because, like I said, they're getting away with a lot of shit, man.
Wait till this.
Taking advantage of people.
Like I said, this case is going to. This case will change it all, everybody. When the truth finally comes out, it's going to change it all.
Okay. Hey, man, I'm looking forward to it, buddy.
I am too.
Okay, bro. Yeah, it was good talking to you, man. I appreciate you having me on, bro. I'll definitely start calling in from now on, man.
Yeah, Detroit, anytime you want to call, like, hey, man, and thanks for sharing, like, your story with us, man, about how, like, you know, it gives everybody a sense of time, how long this has been going on. This was happening to Detroit when he was 10 years old, like, and to share that, like, you guys were.
It was, dude, it was bad, dude. It was like sometimes, like I was telling you, like, we were poor, man. Like, you know, I remember my mom, like, she'd get these letters, and then some people will call the house, and she'll tell her, you know, about how she having trouble finding a job, because we were living off the government at one point in time in our life, you know, and we didn't have that much money, and she used to send these fucking checks to that damn church, whatever the hell, and they'll send the holy oil. There'd be instructions like, you put the holy oil over you and the kids, and the money's you're gonna start getting money out of nowhere. That shit never fucking happened. I mean, like, that
should be fucking illegal.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah, man. If I was a kid, as I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, this shit is a scam.
Yeah.
You know, as I got older and shit.
Yeah.
And I started like going to church, and I just started seeing shit, man. And that's when I was like, once I started seeing ATMs and churches, when I fucking heard, I'll tell you another one real quick before I get off.
Yeah, tell us.
I went to this church with my auntie church with my auntie one time. I was visiting her there in California, and the guy had fucking 2 offerings. So he did, the first offering was, you know, they passed the collection plate around. That's where everybody put their little 10% in. Then he had a second offering. He was like, well, this was going to be for the big blessing. So he was like, if you can give more than $100, $100 to $1,000, God's gonna go through me, through you, to give you a big, big blessing. And I'm like, wait a minute, bro. If you got a dollar, you get a blessing. You know, from my understanding, you know, with religion. But he just was naming his price. And I was like, I told my auntie, like, you don't need to go to church anymore.
Yeah.
So, oh no, he's a good pastor. And, you know, she was brainwashed too. You know what I mean? I'm like, ain't no telling how much money my auntie gave this guy. You know, it was just shit like that, man. When people really believe in these fucking people, you know?
And God's free.
Like, once they get stuck in, like, especially older folks, man, once they get stuck in their ways or something, it's hard to get them out sometimes.
Detroit, I had some 80-year-old lady that follows David try and fucking call me a couple nights ago and start talking shit to me. I called her back. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but she's like, come on out here. I got 2 guards in front of my house. I'm like, I was like, okay, whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
that's funny.
Hey, man, I appreciate your calling tonight, dude.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, and find out from your.
I'm gonna definitely go to one of them one day.
Yeah,
for real.
Hey, find out from your mom who it was, will you?
I definitely will.
Yeah, let us know. That way we can clarify. Yeah, clarify that for us. That way we know, because it is probably one of those assholes.
Oh, okay, definitely.
All right, cool, Detroit man. You have a good night,
buddy. I'll definitely talk. All right, you too, bro.
All right, see ya.
Thanks.
Bye. All right, thanks, Detroit. Appreciate you calling in, man. Bitchin' voice. All right. See how much this has affected people? Not just in this generation. Like our generation, look how far back it goes. Like it was his mom's generation. Yeah, it has to, exactly. It's structured as a charity. That has to be the main focus. And David's like, well, all these mansions were for charity. Okay. All these mansions we were going to buy for charity. Documented elder-led church. It's a good thing. These loopholes might be way too huge if David. Yeah, see, and that's, surrealism. The tax laws need to change. It's too lax on the church, man. The government's too fucking lax on the church, and it's all because of money and votes. All right, let's watch David, because this was part of this Ponzi scheme, right? Like Detroit was just telling us, hey, this guy's used to fucking beg and come on TV and call and shit and ask for money. Listen to David ask for $50 million fucking dollars for a Boeing campus that he had no intention of buying. This is David. He was gonna buy Michelle a house before the raid. Was he really, Jesse? Oh man. Oh shit. Where was he gonna buy her a house at? Did you know where? Or was it just kind of like, it's funny he's gonna buy our house, but he couldn't pay all his bills and shit. What an asshole, man. Oh, he couldn't pay his bills. He couldn't pay his bills. He owes all these people money, but he's like, hey, fuck that. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy Michelle a house. She's been my main slut all this time. He promised her on her birthday. She wasn't getting a house. No house for Michelle. In St. Louis, did they have the house picked out? Did they have the house picked out? I hope they did. Let's fucking burn Michelle.
But I have to show you. Let me show you what happened to me. But in a way, I'm torn between. I think, first of all, right before I show you this, I think we need to show you the campus in St. Louis we're trying to buy now. It costs $25 million. Because this place we have ain't large. I'm talking about after a certain time. So we going to start making plans. I'm telling you, when I add up all the stuff we need to buy, we need about 69. I've added everything up. We need $69 million. $69 million for this next level. After the 69, then we will move to the next level, $1 billion vision, where we will build a 100,000-seat arena, a school, a big library where it has all the people of old, modern generals, and all the way back, tracing to the Bible, for you to come. It's a place, a legacy for our children. I'm going to build all this because God told me to. He's already told me. But what I want to do is show you what our next moves are. And they just found out in St. Louis, the Riverfront Times, they just put this out all over, lying on me again in the newspaper. And I'm not even there. But they found out we were trying to buy the Boeing campus, and since it's out now, I might as well go on and show you. The cat's out of the bag. So I was just going to tell you about this 284-acre, and you're going to see how much better this is even than the Texas campus, because it has everything we have, and the fulfillment of the prototype for the campus in Texas was fulfilled because it has a mansion sort of just like that on it. But it's a big campus that Boeing is trying to sell. It's their leadership campus where they had students come and executives where they train them from all over the world. And it's in St. Louis. It's in the same area where my ministry started. I didn't even know that place existed. They hid it so well. And so I want to show, do we have just the video of the Boeing campus that we are trying to purchase now? Can someone show that? I want to show you this other campus. I'm just going to do it right before we do this. Where is can y'all show the video or the pictures? Do we have the pictures of the video? What do we have? I need to know. Communicate with me. Hello? Okay, here's some of the pictures. Do y'all see it? We need to show better pictures. I told y'all to get the best pictures. That's one of the mansions on it, but I need to start with the campus, guys. Come on, what are you doing? Start with the hotels that are on the place for the students. We'll show this last. I want them to see. That's the wrong picture. Show the hotel places. Y'all are putting up all the wrong pictures. That's the cafeteria. It has a cafeteria, everything, but we need to show the outside buildings. Where are those pictures? Okay, that's one of them. But I want the overall view. That's another one. But they need to see the whole thing, guys. Where is the pictures that show? I told y'all to have this ready. Nothing is organized. They need to see an overview of the whole campus. I don't want that video. I need to see pictures of the whole campus. Where are those pictures? We should have them. Come on. Y'all must learn how to do ministry professionally. That is unorganization.
This fat fuck talking about unorganization? Yeah, David, look where you're at now, you sack of shit. You're in fucking jail. Oh, you're welcome, Detroit. No, I welcome people to come on and just share. If you've had an experience like that, Detroit, because it shows the timeline of this. It really does, right? I didn't grow up in that type of thing. I didn't. This stuff is interesting to me because it's very clear it's a total fucking racket, right? Y'all are unprofessional. Unorganizational. Like, motherfucker didn't even know how to speak fucking plain English. Me too. I hope somebody's taking David's food away in jail. I do. And he'd still be gaining weight. David's the one getting all his food taken away. And he's still gaining weight. Yeah, Jamestown Mall now demolished. Lies. Scam. Tony, good question, man. I'll find out.
When you're trying to explain to people a vision, you don't start with something it don't make.
I really do. I hope somebody's taking David's fucking food away from him. I do. I really do. I hope somebody's fucking taking David's food away and all he's got to eat is like a fucking apple for the day. I really do. I hope all David gets is a fucking apple. What do they say? Apple a day keeps a dentist away. David's all, well, my breath smells like shit anyways. There's nothing a dentist is going to do to fix that.
Makes sense. Start with the overview so we can give them an understanding of how big this is. This is on 284 acres, Saints, and it has hotels on it for the students to stay. It's bigger than Houston. And it has cafeteria. It has everything. Living quarters.
So this Boeing campus is what it was. Boeing owned it at one time. Bitchin' place. Where they would house, like, it was for members. It was like a place where Boeing employees could go. But when Boeing airplanes started falling out of the sky, they're like, hey, we better go ahead and shed some of this. We need some money to help pay these fucking death lawsuits for all the planes that just crashed. Y'all remember those 737 Maxes that were crashing? Well, shortly after that, they sold this. They put this property up for sale. They had to. Boeing had to. They're like, that's an unneeded fucking, we don't need to pay for that anymore. All his study material, Jim Jones, Hitler, Stalin, all time. He's a piece of shit, man.
It has classrooms. Come on, Michelle, please get on this. Hurry up.
Doormat, get on this.
Get them to get me the right pictures. There are pictures that show the overview of all the buildings together. That one they showed was horrible. It was like in the winter. They need to see beautiful pictures of this place. It's a gorgeous place. Y'all not doing justice by showing the wrong pictures.
Look at his chairman mouth.
I am so sorry. But see, this is what I'm talking about, training. When you have people who just come from everywhere and they don't know ministry, they got to be trained to do things with wisdom, to do things professionally.
Cult members that are here watching right now, or anybody that's been on this piece of shit as long as we have, or think they have, hit that like, hit that dislike. I'll be the first to tell everybody that David's not going to get out of jail, okay? She's going to have a big hand in it too, right here. Yeah, this is going to get worse, you guys. David's not getting out of jail. To the cult members just tuning in, the Amway's not happening. This arena stage isn't happening. The fucking money to build the other stage, Joseph. Where you got? Who's going to build a fucking stage for you, Joseph? The one you guys have now, it's getting thrown away. Y'all know that, right? Joseph's all, yeah, I know. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Yeah, crazy how he talks down to him, right? It is. It is. He talks down to these people like you guys are unorganized. Well, you're a piece of shit and you don't know how to train your fucking staff. You're a fucking dick to everybody. Think everybody wants to work for him?
Okay, why are we waiting? What is so long? What's taking so long? All right, Pastor Joseph, what do you think about these things we're saying here? Isn't this amazing? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Apostle. It is amazing. This campus that literally, I was just amazed when you had shared how God had given you the vision over 30 years ago that you would have a major campus and epicenter in St. Louis, and where he has given you the seat of authority in the country, that this is the very place where this campus is available. And just, you know, the buildings, the space, every area that this Boyne campus is designed to train leaders, to train executives, to train them to become professionals. This whole thing is exactly what you've been sharing with us that God is bringing this ministry into. It's as if, and I know they did, they built this whole thing just for the purpose of the kingdom of God and this next stage in the face-to-face movement. I mean, the over 200 acres, it's incredible, sir.
It is. And in order for us to go to the next level in this vision, we need $69 million.
You guys, I sent David's lawyer the video where he cussed me out. I was like, here, let me go and help you with some of your discovery there, Scott. This one's on me. Let me save David a few dollars. Well, Detroit, hey, what's up, Rachel? How you doing today, Rachel?
Hey, Rachel, welcome.
Hang on. Oh, hey, Rachel, here you go.
This call is from a federal prison. This call is from a federal prison.
Well, it's not going to be, I don't think David will get life. It's not going to be life like that. They're going to tell him like, okay, you're getting this much time. It's going to be like charges stacked, I think. It's going to be charges stacked. But I hope it's consecutive. I really do. I hope they give him a lot of time. But again, what is about to come out, David's going to go on a level 3 or 4. I don't think he'll go up as high as a 5, but definitely David will go up to a level 3 or 4 with what the shit he's done. Yeah, he said 69 million. He's like, we need $69 million, everybody. That's a pretty fucking specific amount. You ever heard of David's math lessons before? I think I might have a video. You guys want to hear David E. Taylor math lesson? Hang on. Let's take a peek here. No, that's not it. Here's LP.
So Enoch wrote about 66 books. That's what it says. Well, I forgot how many books he wrote. I got to go back. But I'm not really good with a lot of numbers. Remember the number of things, but I do know how to count, though. Yeah.
Nah, he's getting more than 15 years, Adam. He's getting, hey, Cult Watch in the motherfucking easy. Cult Watch. Blessing us with her presence. Thank you, Cult Watch, for dropping in tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cult Watch in the motherfucking easy. Cult Watch in the motherfucking easy. Well, Dave Rich, if David gets all his time, if he has to serve his time consecutive, which means year after year, instead of stacking all of his charges on top, we're just kind of bullshitting about David scams, Britt. Yeah, he never went to seminary. Yeah, we're talking about the complexity of his Ponzi schemes, how fucked up his math was all the time. How we did, like when he went out.
But I want you to know your finances is secure because when you give, you can still get a tax write-off. But I'm just telling you the warfare, even them trying to make it look like we ain't filing our taxes. That's not true.
I know that for sure. Here we go, right here.
How many want to help support what we're doing? I want to buy 370 million books. That's how many Americans there are about. And I want to buy one for every family to go on their doorstep. Will you help me do that? It costs a lot of money to do this. It's in the millions. Therefore, I need people in this room. If you believe in the destiny and salvation of our nation, I need you to sow a sacrificial seed tonight. If you can sow 10,000, I need you to do that. I need you, if you can do 25,000. I had a dream from God.
Wait, what the fuck is this badge right here? The fuck is this?
Told me that somebody would be here that could give $96,000, that they're supposed to do it.
Wait, what the fuck is he wearing right here? What the fuck is this?
It's from a federal prison.
I know, right, right, Freeman? The 1 minute remaining federal prison crusade. The fuck is this, though? What is this? What's this? Like a police badge or something? He's like, hey, I got a shield on now. Nobody can touch me.
There's someone in this room doing these meetings. You have $96,000. You can sow it and it wouldn't even hurt you.
He goes from 10,000 to 96.
I had a dream in my sleep.
Once again, dream in his sleep. Nobody can verify, right? I had a dream in my sleep. Somebody in here has $96,000 God gave to me.
Because we're going to see America saved. Amen.
Ebo Technology. I emailed Bruce Rivers and I'm hoping he looks up this case and be like, yeah, let me go ahead and report on this. Because his analysis of this case would be fucking, it would be priceless. It would be priceless. It would. I really hope Bruce picks it up. I really, really do, man.
Come on, give the Lord a shout of praise. We're going to see America saved. Come on, I can't hear you. We're going to see America saved. I want the ushers to pass out the offering envelopes. Before you get anything out, I don't want you to just throw $10 unless that's all you got. $10 is big if that's your last. But I need people in here that know you have finances put away somewhere CDs, savings accounts. I want you, as a prophet, I'm speaking to you. I want you to go into your treasure and say, Jesus, we want to present this to you for face to face. We want to.
Yeah, because Jesus is there fucking asking for money, right, David? Because Jesus is down there on that stage fucking asking for money, right? All you cult members still there supporting it? Because Jesus is actually down there on stage asking for all this fucking money, right? Because Jesus needs all this money because he's already in the fucking kingdom and has everything that he needs. But he needs money for some reason, right? Like George Carlin always said, he always needs a little bit more of your money. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, I could afford I'm not going to give him fucking that kind of money. I would never give church this type of money, man. Fuck that. I don't give church money. No. God's free. God's free.
See you appear to our country. Pastors, I want you to go into your ministry account. I want to talk to you about a bountiful offering. Someone say to me, a bountiful offering. Say it again. I said what? Oh, so now the whole room is going to be millionaires. You know, when you talk about money, people get funny. You will never be blessed if you can't hear a message on money from God's kingdom. What I'm about to say to you in the next few minutes, you need to listen carefully. And
Detroit Rocket, I think this will be I think this will be good for everybody to see. I really do. I mean, it's important. I think it's going to see justice. We're going to see justice. All right, be good, Rachel, babe. See you. Yeah, David, I'm allergic to Ozempic, okay? But yeah, Dallas, or Detroit. Yes, Detroit. I think if some people have been affected by those types of people, I think this could be, it could be enlightening for those people to see justice served finally. I really do. Really do, man. These guys have been doing this shit for too long.
Follow these instructions. If you do this and believe in the authority that Jesus Christ has given me, something will definitely begin to take place in your finances. I don't know if you'll become a millionaire immediately. We have seen people do that, some gradually, but I know.
You see how he's saying, oh, sometimes people become millionaires, sometimes they don't? You see that fucking like dangle the carrot on a string? Hey, here.
That you're going to become one. Are you hearing me? Now, before we go any further, if you believe that, give God a shout of praise. It's giving time. Come on. You need to receive it. Receive that. Receive that. I want to say this. I want to talk to you about a bountiful offering. Jesus taught about bountiful giving. And he taught me about it. It's in the Bible. That a lot of people cannot get blessed with big money because they give small.
You guys see the Ponzi scheme here with religion? I see, this is a fucking scam, man. This is a fucking racket. Everybody's like, oh, we need to give money because, you know, God needs my money.
And small to God is really not how much you give, but he judged by how much you have left. If somebody next to you have $10,000 and all you have is $1,000, and you give your last $1,000, you give your whole $1,000, and the person next to you give $1,000. In the natural, it looks like y'all both gave the same amount, right? But in God's eyes, the person who gave...
Okay, it was Benny Hinn, Detroit? Okay, it was Benny Hinn. Okay, cool. Fuck Benny Hinn, that sack of shit. Guy's a fucking scumbag, creep motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck him. He needs to stay over in his fucking country. The fuck out of here, Benny.
Their last gave the most.
Fuck out of here. Fuck
God do not judge by how much you give. He judged by how much you have left.
Bullshit. He doesn't judge you by how much you give. He judges by how much you have left.
Do you understand that? So he says the other person still got $9,000. You see that? The person who gave their last gave bigger than them. So Jesus said this about the one woman with the widow's mite. The Bible says there was a lot of rich people giving in the offering, and then it says this woman gave her last little amount. That's why I'm not just talking big numbers and belittling people who don't have a lot of money. It ain't about how much you give, it's about the sacrifice you give. And Jesus saw the woman who gave her.
Hey, Emo Technology, now you know, right? Now you know what's up. Yeah, David's like a fucking meth addict. He starts a project and never finishes it.
Last little money. And he looked at all the rich people. He said, she gave more than all of you because she gave her living. Now, the Bible says Jesus stood over the offering to see what people would give. How many know Jesus Christ the same today, yesterday, and forevermore? He still looks over the offering. He still, I don't know why people think Jesus walk out during the offering time. He don't. He stands right here and he watches what you give. Because a lot of people have got this taboo thing about giving and all of that. You gotta crush those devils in that area. Christ stays for the offering. He don't get.
Hey, Ebo Technology, what'd you think when he got busted by the feds? What'd you think? Was everything kind of confirmed and like all your suspicions confirmed finally? You're like, oh, this guy's fucked. He's a piece of shit. Yep. Yeah, David, I don't even think David's Christian. He's not Christian. Fuck that. He doesn't even believe in God. Fuck that. He knows he's fucked up. I couldn't either, man. Like, fuck, I got my own work. Like, I'm able-bodied. Like, I'm going to work for mine, man. Fuck that. I could never, like, freeload, dude. I couldn't. I don't know how to freeload. It would make me feel sick to my stomach, man. Like, what David did, like, freeload off of all these fucking desperate people, like, that's the fucked up part about it. Like, he was a freeloader of, like, the desperate, man. Oh, man. Yep. And David took advantage of that, Kim. Yep. David's an opportunist, yeah. Yep. Lost his way. That motherfucker fucking fell off the deep end, man. About losing his way. He pretty far off the edge, man. He's out there. He's out there. No, he doesn't fear God nor believe in him. No.
Up and leave like a lot of people. And you know what he does? He looks to see how you give. He don't want to see.
I'm really curious now what kind of fucking badge that is. Really am.
But I want to say this because every week I've come,
look at him here.
You know, the Lord told me, he says, you got to talk to the people about giving because the next campus for the next phase of this massive vision got to be done. And we need to put down $5 million for this campus that's coming. That's how much they want us to put down, $5 million. And so I want to be able to give them $5 million so we can get this campus.
Hey, Ebo, that's why he's in jail. That's why he's in jail, is to protect the people. That's why he got put in jail. Did you see the court documents, Ebo? Ebo Technology, did you see the court documents? David self-documented the abuse of his own members, man. I know his hair's on point, right, Russell? It looks like it's just a fucking skull cap, right? He just picks it up off of fucking, like, off his dresser in the morning, just like, boom, puts it on. Velcros it on his head. Yeah, he Ebo Technology, he documented his own phone that he was a sick fuck and that he knew he was getting worse and he wasn't doing anything about it. Like, David's a sick fuck, man. He is a sick man.
So we can get this deal done in the name of Jesus.
See, David, this is why David could never get the Amway Arena off track, because it was always something different. It was always one scheme after another. No, Russell, I called Boeing. I called Boeing one day. I was like, you're not buying this property. No, you're not. No, I called Boeing and I was very forthcoming with them. I was like, look, I talked to some lady in HR, I think, or legal. I talked to some lady in HR. Okay. She's very nice. She was very understanding. And I was like, look, this is what's happening. I was like, we're tracking this cult right now. Okay. They have come onto this property already. They might be looking to put an offer in on it. I highly advise against it. Don't do it. Whatever they've offered, back out of the deal. Don't sign any paperwork. I was like, they're putting videos up that they're talking about buying it. And I was like, this is who they are. This is what they've been doing. This is what they're going to plan to do with it. Please don't put any offers on the table for them. And they didn't get it. The Catholic Church from Colorado bought it. Hey, Lavelle, they already read his text messages in court. They read just a part of his journal in court. They're going to read the text messages in court. And David thinks he has a leg to stand on, but it's not going to look good when all those fucked up text messages come out about what David was doing to his cult members, because it's going to get worse, you guys. I keep telling you guys that. I keep telling the community, the surviving cult members that are still there, it's going to get worse. It's going to get so much worse. But somehow you guys will find a fucked up way to justify what's about to come to light. And if you do, you're beyond help at this point, and I have nothing to say to you. Once all this shit comes to light for the members, Kia, Ashley, Alexis, Susan, Kathleen, all the women in this cult, just wait till you see what's about to come to light. And don't say we didn't fucking tell you so, okay? Don't say we haven't fucking told you guys. We know what's going on. Yeah, he's literally full of shit. Yeah, like his intestines are holding a fucking 100 pounds of backed up fucking just clogged up fucking feces because he can't shit himself because he's so full of it. He's probably got like some kind of fucking mucus plug in his butt to where he can't shit.
And so that's why I want you to participate in your giving. A lot of you can give more than what you've been giving. And so if we had 500 people give $10,000, if we have 500 people give $10,000, we can raise $1 million in one day. Some of you got more than 10,000. You may say, oh, 10,000 is easy for me. Well, there may be somebody who needs you to fulfill their 10,000. And so you may can give 100,000. You may can cover 10 people. You see?
I do. I absolutely do, Russell Bristle. And I believe that might possibly come out. We'll see. We'll see. All of our theories about certain shit with the hotel, it's all going to come true. That's all I can say. It's all going to come true. The hotel was the dumbest. Oh, he's sick here. This was Sean Airness. You want to know something, bro? This was actually one of the last times we actually saw David ambulate. It really was. This was one of the last times we saw David on his feet ambulating from side to side. After this, I believe he started having like neuropathy issues with his feet. Started having foot issues, man. Started having fucking foot pain because he's got diabetes and he wasn't taking care of himself. He was uncontrolled. David was uncontrolled diabetic. He went into a fucking diabetic coma, and I knew for a while David was sick. Oh, it's super labored. Fuck yeah, it's labored. Look at him. He's sweating like a fucking whore in church, man. Look at him. Look at him. David's all, well, technically I am a whore in church. He's like, should see my pad.
And so there may be people, there may be not 500 people on here that can give it, but there may be less than that amount, but you got more money and you can cover them. Thank you, Jesus. And the Lord spoke to me in prayer. He said, David, a lot of times when you're ministering for the MAME, he says you leave out ministering to them about giving for the campus. He says, because the campus is very important for the next phase of the vision. You got to talk to the people about giving. And so that's why I'm stopping in the middle of even while these miracles are flowing, because the Lord said, you must understand how important your giving is. You must understand how important your seed is.
Yeah, super sick.
Your seed is causing us to give the devil a black eye in the earth. And your seed is allowing me to establish a place to bring you so you can be full-time ministry. How many want to do full-time ministry? And you don't have to worry about a job and paying no bills and all that, but you can give your full time to God. Yes,
Do I think people should be held accountable? Absolutely. Yes. Certain people, no. But most of these people, they should be held accountable, especially the older seasoned ones. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. I think they should be held accountable. We would be held accountable. Why can't they? Right? Because they're fucking church members. I'm with you, Colt Watch. Should they be held to a different standard? I don't personally think they should be. All the older members, I'd say anybody 25 and under shouldn't be held accountable. Anybody above that age? I don't know. That's just, I guess I'm just thinking. I don't know. But yes, I do believe they should be held accountable. I really do. These people are running a total racket.
Establishing something like that, but it takes money to do this. You know that taking care of people full time, that's a lot of money. And so you got to understand, you got to give your best. You can't give your less for something like this. We need people. That's why we ask for people to give large amounts, because we're not the normal kind of ministry that's making everybody pay us. We are paying for everybody.
He's all, actually, we're laundering the money and running a full-blown fucking operation here, everybody. Hey. Tricking. Yeah, we're going to learn more about that eventually, too. What David was actually doing with these women. Just letting you guys know. What David and Michelle did, it's going to change the face of Christianity in America. Possibly the world. Yeah, he's out of breath just standing there. Look at him. He's fucking sweating. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. He's, listen to him.
So that they can fall in love with God and do God's will. Amen. Full time. And I don't know any ministry or any church today that's like this. I don't know any church that's paying for a free campus, a free university, a free education, and taking care of you, your overhead.
He was in such poor health. Still is. Look, there's a fucking lip chew. He's all...
So all those who say I'm a money grubber, they are liars. You know that.
Calling everybody liars once again.
So all those who say I'm a money grubber, they are liars. You know that.
Like, he just looks so tired. I'm sure he's probably got OSA, right? Obstructive sleep apnea. On top of his hypertension. Oh, goddamn. I can't help but to think like how poor of health he is in here, right here in this specific video. I mean, one of his arms is the size of my fucking thigh. Seriously, he is in such poor health. The profuse sweating, you can see the different skin coloration from his neck to his face. His breath, everything. I wonder if this is about the time he was starting to go into diabetic coma. Like, I wonder if this was the start of it. No, because we saw him after this. But yeah, he's very poor health. I mean, and cult members, how did you expect David to go do the Amway arena when he's in such shitty health? Seriously.
That. Because there's nobody doing this. They always work out a way where they think it will work financially for them to keep things running. I have to trust God to give me the money to provide for all of you when you come. And that's what I'm doing. I've established the first campus, and now we're ready for the second one. It is so important. It's vital that we get this done this year. We cannot wait. I had a dream that they're going to sell that campus if we don't.
Once again, it's always a fucking dream. I can't wait till he gets up on the stand. Mr. Taylor, can you tell us about this? Oh, yeah, well, in a dream one time that God gave to me, Mr. Taylor, no, God's not here. We can't validate that. Tell us about this. Well, God told me all this. No, Mr. Taylor, Your Honor, can you please tell the witness to answer, Your Honor, please? Dallas, this will be the end of religion, and this will be the start of the end of religion in America, I guarantee you. I promise, Dallas. This will be the start of the end for religion in America, but it'll take a while, dude. It's gonna take a long time for religion to get shut out in America. Okay, everybody will eventually just start going back to their Bible, which it should be. We have religion in America, but fuck all these large churches and shit. No, they completely take away from the true meaning of what religion is, man, and what it should be to be a believer. The church is just a fucking location. Everybody turned the church into this big fucking spectacle all of a sudden. It's not about that. It's not about that. Yeah, too much lobster, man. Too much lobster. Look at him. Fucking, he's probably sweating fucking butter.
Don't raise the money. That's the dream I had. I was warned by God in a dream in my sleep. He says, if you don't give them the money, if you don't show them certain things and get this done, they're going to sell it to somebody else. I had a dream, and God don't lie to me in dreams. He showed me the same thing about the Tampa place that we own now, down in Tampa, that he showed me in a dream to get that place, and he showed
all this shit came back around to bite him in the ass. The Tampa place, the Boeing, all these fucking hotels. It was all super high profile.
Me that some of the people on my staff was dragging their feet about things, and that it will sell if we didn't do it, if we didn't get it in time enough. And so I pushed it like I'm pushing this now. And so when
he's like, I'm not a money grubber. He's got Cash App, fucking PayPal, Zelle, Bitcoin. He's like, hey, go ahead and give us your annuities, your 401ks. You know, just give us your whole hey, can I have your social security number too and your credit cards? Hey, can I have your wife too while you're at it? That'd be really cool. Throw me your wife.
I'm saying is I had a dream from God that if we do not get our finances together and going to start giving and giving big, we will lose this campus. We have a great opportunity to buy a campus.
Look, dehydrated as fuck.
But I need you to get on board, and I need you to say, I have 10,000, I have 100,000, I have this much that I can give to it so that we can see the next phase of the harvest come in. Hallelujah. Now, everybody lift your hands, and I want you to begin to ask God what he wants you to give. Do it now, quickly, because I believe that your miracles of finances happen as you give. As you begin to give,
I'm not a money grabber, but hey, give us $100,000 fucking dollars, everybody. We need this campus.
Begin to give. As you begin to give, God gives back to you. That's right. Give, and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. Well, I cause men to give into your bosom, Jesus said. Give, and it shall be given to you. So every time you give, God is going to give you back more. That's the word of God. That's the words of.
That's a good comment. What? Yes, God told you to scam people so you could be a selfish dick and live in luxury. I know, talk about a selfish dick, right? This guy is the most selfish fucking pastor on the market, man. Hopefully Carlos Dansby has some contract money left to launder. Oh, this guy's a sack of shit, man. We're going to keep listening. We'll wrap it up here pretty quick. Yeah, we'll go till 9 o'clock. We'll go a half hour. But let's watch this. Let's just watch. You guys listen. This is the Ponzi scheme here. This is a full-blown money-grabbing rant. We'll watch for a few minutes and we'll react again. It's on the channel, but it just shows why David could never do anything. The Kia Arena, the Amway, all this shit, all the fucking ideas he came up with, he could never finish it because he never managed the money well. He just ate fucking lobster and crab legs all the time. I know a 4-year-old would understand how things work, right, Colt Lodge? A 4-year-old would understand better than what David's saying.
Jesus in red. So lift your hands and ask God, Lord, what should I give? Come on, in the name of Jesus. Lord, I also break a stingy spirit because I sense that there's some heavy hitters watching me tonight. There's some people that can give 200,000, 300,000. They can give 50,000, 20,000. They had it saved up. But God, that's a stingy spirit on. There's a spirit of fear of them giving big amounts. And God, I rebuke that spirit in the name of Jesus. I pray that you'll give them a spirit of faith to believe, to sow into a vision, to sow into your work, to sow into the end time move in the name of Jesus. And I release great wealth on those who obey me right now. To the sound of my voice as a prophet, as I come to them and tell them what you said, God, I release great wealth, millions. I release increase on their life to see them increase in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Now lift your voice and give God a shout. Come on, lift your voice and give God a shout right now. Right now, right now. Before I pray for miracles, God says,
hell yeah, there is, Jed Rohn. Fuck yeah, there is. There's other avenues that people use this guy to launder money. Is he drunk? No, he's, I don't know what he is.
This financial
he's a walrus
situation is important. When I had a dream about this financial thing, God says, you make this a priority tonight. And so I want right now, Pastor Steve and also
Pastor Joseph and them to tell you how you can give. We need to take care of this now, quickly. Come on, I want those who can give. You need to do it now. Do it now. I want you to start texting me right now on Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube. Tell me what you're giving. Do it right now. Do it right now. Say, I have this to give. Come on, quickly. Those that are among that 500 group that can give 10,000, tell me. I'll give 10,000. I know I have it saved up. I'll give it to you quickly right now. Come on, text us. Tell us what you're going to give right now. Say, I don't care if it's $14.95. God loves that. Whatever you can give, God is pleased. Come on. Come on. You may not have 10,000, but whatever you do have, God wants you to make a sacrifice tonight. Do it right now. Don't just throw up money and just say, I'll give this, but you got more. Come on. Tell me what you're going to give. Everybody, you need to be a part of this. God just told me. He told me, he says, everyone needs to join in with you with the giving. He says, don't lose this campus. Come on. Let's not lose this campus. And if you got $1 million to give, God is giving you the ability to cover 1/5 of all that we need.
Hey, go ahead and give us 1/5 of your million, please. Go and give us 1/5 of your nest egg.
If you can give 500,000, I know God has blessed people greatly. Amen. So I want you right now, text me what you're giving. Come on. And I want you to start giving it right now on Zelle. Do it quickly do it now. And even you that don't have anything, say, when I get this amount, I'm a vow. I give.
Okay. Christians, real quick. People who go to church. If your pastor's asking for fucking Bitcoin as donations, take a fucking walk, all right? Walk out. Walk out. No church should ever be accepting fucking Bitcoin as a form of a donation. Ever. Ever. Just putting that out there. Okay?
Roger, man.
To accept one, to send.
Hello?
Mr. Hart,
Yeah.
this is Roger. We talk.
What's that?
This is we talked ago.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting out, though.
Jason. Uh-oh. Okay, is that better?
I don't know what's going on here.
Okay, yeah. You're on the...
Okay, what's that?
Yeah, you're on the video now.
Yep.
I have to talk later.
Okay, what's up, boss? How can I help you?
Okay, we talked weeks ago, and you told me to ask Pastor Jason about Richard Holmes.
Yep.
I did that, and Pastor Jason told me that you hate Christians.
I don't hate Christians.
Well, that's what he told me, and he said you hate David Taylor.
Hate what he did. Hate what he did to people.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, just.
I mean, next time Pastor Jason calls, ask him about all the dirty pictures that they found in David's phone. Ask him about David's diary, how he documents the abuse of his own cult members. Ask him that. See what he says.
Yeah, what they told me that the FBI made all those things up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told you this one time before. He said all that is just persecution.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the FBI didn't make all of it up.
Yeah, the person told me that it was a good FBI and a bad FBI.
You guys see the shit that they're passing around. This I've had a conversation with this gentleman before, and yeah, you see the narrative, you guys. You see the full circle narrative, how it's all spinning around. They're spinning such this narrative, and there's people like this gentleman right here who are talking within the cult. And yeah, it's a criminal organization. If the organization was still a good thing, it would still be up and running properly, and it's not. So
Yeah, no, and they're just a cult.
yeah, don't give them any money though, okay?
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay, good.
I did there for a while, but
Yep, I wouldn't.
never again.
Yep, don't give them any money, man.
No, I am not. Okay, I wanted to call you and tell you your phone number's on the video again, so I'll call you and tell you what.
Yeah.
I talked to Pastor Jason about what he told me.
Jason. yeah. It's yeah. I'll let you go, sir. I'm gonna get back to the slide, but thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. Bye.
Oh, bye. All right, thanks, sir, for calling in. Nice man. That guy's nice. He's a nice guy. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know the guy's name. He just calls in from time to time. Yeah. I'm still curious. Where's the address of the house that David was going to buy Michelle? Jason. Bechtel. Jason Bechtel. Jason Bechtel. Yep. Jason Bechtel. And Jason Bechtel, I don't hate David. You know, Jason Bechtel, let me go ahead and just pull up these documents again just for giggles and shits so you guys can see them, okay? That way you guys can see what David did to y'all, man. Hang on. Hang on. All right, hang on a second. Okay. Okay. All right, so cult members. Let me show this to you guys again, okay? All right. David has self-admitted to his crimes, okay? David has self-admitted to his crimes. No, that wasn't Harry Wigmore Cult Watch. No. It wasn't Harry Wigmore. No. He admits to himself physical abuse to his wife, to his staff, all his lifestyle of darkness. And I made this up too, right? I made all these text messages up too, right? We were calling David out because we knew he was doing fucked up shit, and it just got deeper. We all knew once they got David's phones, they would figure out the whole fucking operation. And guess what? They sure as shit did. They figured out what kind of fucking beast David is. He's a fucking animal. Which is specifically why he belongs in fucking jail right where he's at. He had 3 phones on him that he called General David E. Taylor, David Taylor, and David Taylor 2. I still firmly believe each one of those was a personality of David. I don't know. So cult members, I don't hate David. Look what he did to you guys. I mean, do you guys like being abused and shit like that? All in the name of God, all for Sonny Jesus? Because Jesus doesn't abuse his members. And we're the assholes for just pointing it out to everybody, right? We're the wrong ones. We're wrong for pointing out that David was an abusive piece of shit to everybody, right? Human trafficking, forced labor. It's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse. I already know it is. I know for a fact. Mariah, I pray to God you didn't. I just pray to God you... Mariah. I really do. I fucking pray to God that you maintained your dignity and you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, Mariah. I know you slept with David. I know you did, Mariah. But I just hope you maintained your dignity while at that hotel. Okay. It's not going to. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. His admissions tied by his own fingers to manipulate them. Look. I mean, all the dudes there, you wonder why David wouldn't let you sleep with women? Well, because he was sleeping with all of them. He didn't want any of you guys having relationships. He had you guys all cucked, basically. All the men are fucking weak and just fucking docile in there. No backbones. It's important to note for the court that the government raises this point as evidence of his character and dangerousness. This is not necessarily a trial matter. This is a matter of him being dangerous. If the court will allow me to provide examples of his admissions, it will establish unquestionably that the court's order was not only appropriate, but necessary. Have these been disclosed to the other side? They have not, Judge. Well, I'm asking the government that, but I'll let you respond to it. Thank you for that. So first, Your Honor, the defense has been provided with the iCloud account of David Taylor to begin. So they have David's iCloud account. They have all his information for his iCloud account. So they know. We are in the process reviewing this information. Will be provided to the defense. However, as the government just indicated, there is highly sensitive sexually explicit materials in this phone that the government needs to be very careful and sensitive to. And we are in the process of doing appropriate either redactions or notifications to the defense regarding this material. We are obligated to protect the disclosure of some of this material, and whether this has been provided to defense or not at this moment is really not material. What is material at this point is Taylor's danger to the community and to highlight to the court that the original detention order was not appropriate but necessary. And the government referenced the evidence that was being uncovered in these phones, but that was many weeks ago, and that was in October. We're what? February, November, December, January, February? That's 4 months for them to investigate these fucking digital devices that they found at these raids. They found a lot of shit, I'm pretty sure. An encounter to the court indicating the government is indicating that the evidence in the phone not only again is consistent with the allegations, but it's overwhelming because he's making the admissions himself. So I mean, cult members, was all this my fault, right? Because you guys blame this on me, right? All the fucking forced labor and you guys fucking making all the money, that's my fault, right? That's my fault. The money laundering, the fraud, the fucking... Goddamn. Like, this still blows my mind. Like, you guys have no fucking clue what's about to happen. The survivors in that cult, you guys don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. The Amway Arena, not happening. The Crusade, the stupid fucking stage, that's not going to happen. All these shitty fucking crack pipe dreams of David, not going to happen. David's never getting out of jail. No, they don't. No, they don't, Alphabet. Not with what's about to come out. This is an open and shut case. It will be. Nope. They don't have to tread carefully. Federal proceedings are a little bit different. Federal proceedings are a little bit different, Alphabet. You know what Sarah Cohen's doing in this right now? She's flexing her muscles. Sarah Cohen's like getting warmed up. Sarah Cohen's getting warmed up for the main act. Yeah. The climax. Cyberbullying? No. No, he tried to sue me. He tried to fucking sue me. I told him, let's go to court, bitch. If he was, dude, he had the fucking chance to take me to court. There's the fucking cease and desist on the wall. That asshole had a fucking chance. I said, let's fucking go, asshole. He didn't want to go to court. He said I was fucking talking shit about him online. I pulled fucking winners and king fucking card. Let's go to court, bitch. Let's do it. Never happened. I'm not a part of this case. No. David would have to fucking sue me for cyberbullying. But David Lavelle, check this out. Right? Let me educate you a little bit. David's a public figure. If he doesn't like his shit being on the fucking internet, then he shouldn't fucking put it up. Right? This is a public platform. It falls under fair fucking use. He's a pastor. If he doesn't like the fucking shit he's getting backlashed at, he should cease the fucking fraud, criminal fucking activity. It's that fucking simple. And the fact that YouTube still hasn't taken this fucking piece of shit's channel down is fucking mind-blowing. It's fucking mind-blowing. Blows my fucking mind that YouTube hasn't stepped up, said, fucking, hey, take this guy's channel down. Fucking YouTube, fuck them. That's why I don't buy their premiums and shit. They can suck it. Let me educate you a little bit about how public platform works, Lavelle. Let me tell you something. Fuck David. He's on a public platform. He is a public fucking figure. It is called, it's fucking fair use and reporting. There is nothing he can fucking do. Fuck him. He should have sued me. He should have sued me and he didn't. He attempted to and he fucking bitched out. You want to know why, Lavelle? Because his lawyers tried to flex on me. I told him to go fuck themselves. And I told him, I was like, tell your fat piece of shit client, let's fucking go. I'm ready as he. I was like, I'm ready to go through discovery as he. I was like, I don't think he is. Is he? Never heard fucking another word from those assholes. Not another fucking word from Winners and King. They actually blocked me from calling because I called them so many goddamn times. I proved that whole week how Winners and King doesn't have any fucking power in this world. And social media was trying to shut down YouTubers. Fucking Winners and King. Nope. Winners and King try to sue me. Lavelle, fat chance. I told him, take me to court. David had his chance back in 2021. That prick tried to take me to court. Fucking sent a cease and desist to my goddamn doorstep. I was like, oh, really? All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go to court. Let's do it. I was ready. And I told his lawyers, the guy I talked to, Lavelle, I told him, I was like, you're going to talk to David, right, after this? He's like, yeah. I was like, good. Tell that fucking piece of shit I'm ready to get sued. Let's go. Yep. Evidence is stacked high in this. If anybody's thinking David's getting off, he's not getting off. The evidence is stacking. And it's going to keep stacking. It's going to keep stacking. It's going to keep stacking. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. What the feds did, they started laying a little foundation. They're like, and then the apex of this fucking case, it's going to be something very, very serious. And David's not going to get out of jail. Ebo, well, first it was the fucking taxes, right? Then we started tracking his real estate purchases. And then we started seeing him moving people around. And then we started looking up the human trafficking dynamics of what it looks like, right? Because we looked it up. We had to, right? We had to. Right here. Here. That's labor, sex trafficking. Yep, right here. Here we go. Bam, right here. Y'all want a soda bet sex trafficking eventually gets on the table? This is David right here. Look. This is David right here. Controlling parent, guardian, romantic partner, sponsor. That's a big one right there. That's a big, big one right there. That's David in a fucking nutshell right there. It's David in a nutshell right here. Yep. Where they set that hotel up, it was in a high prostitution area in Houston. Okay. I know for a fact there was shady activity at that place. At that hotel in Houston. Okay. But the Blue campaign, that's the National Human Trafficking Hotline. But the Blue campaign, that's the one to like how you recognize, oh, the breeze just came through. God damn, that feels good. All right, what is human trafficking, right? Forced labor, misconceptions, right here. This, we didn't, Ebo, we didn't just say, hey, they're fucking trafficking humans. No, we had to really look at it from a perspective. The government laid it out. What does it look like, right? What does human trafficking look like from the outside in? And we are on the outside looking in of this on this organization. Hey, what's up, 54? Oh, talking about human trafficking now and why Lindsay Robertson's on the case. All right. You can look at each one of these dynamics and how many of these fit David. I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could pick 9 just off this list right here. I don't think this was going on. The juvenile engaging commercial sex acts. No, I don't think that was happening, but definitely disconnected, stopped attending school. Yeah, I can see that. Fearful or submissive. And then we started looking at movements, right? We started looking at David's locations, the movements, how he had people, very controlled movement environment. That's something I expressed to like law enforcement agencies in certain locations and said, hey, this is what I know. And here's the information. Thank you. Yeah, we're just kind of backtracking because the cult is out there saying that they're still going to do this this Amway gig and the arena's still going to happen, but with what money? Mm-hmm. Listen to the cult survivors, man. This stuff is crazy. It's going to go big. Hey, you guys, the Mahesh Express connection. Yes, he did. David moved. Yes, I think I feel I'm almost 99.9% sure that David was getting fed intelligence on movement, so he knew when to move people around. Yeah. Yeah. I firmly believe that somewhere down the line, David had some police officers paid in that were feeding David intelligence. So I believe for sure, Joe, that he had some sort of network of people that were telling him, hey, you better move, they're coming. But the Mahesh Express connection, you guys, right, but that's a separate situation, Alphabet. I'm not saying the feds shouldn't tread carefully. All I'm saying is the feds have done their investigation. They had this case when they arrested him. That's what I mean. The feds took this to the grand jury, and the grand jury indicted them, dude. They have them already. When the feds come knocking on your door, my guy, Alphabet, the feds have you, bro. It's a bad fucking day. They've done their investigation. They have they have the answers to the questions they're going to ask. Okay? They have it. They have it. The only reason the feds had to tread carefully is because it is a church. It's illegal to shut a church down. But what the feds are doing is they're cutting the strings away from all the leaders. The church will fail, but by itself, by its own doing. You have foreclosed homes, you have outstanding loans, debt through the fucking roof. It's gonna go bankrupt. I already think they were on the verge of bankruptcy anyways. So it has nothing to do with them being careful. Yes, they had to be careful because it was a church. They have to cross their T's and dot their lowercase J's. But, dude, they already have the case. Now they're slowly spoon feeding it to the fucking defense. Like, here, this is what your client was doing. Here you go. You want some more? Oh, he wants to get out. Oh, bam. Here's another fucking piece of it. Here's another piece of what we found. Here's another piece of what we found. They're going to spoon feed this fucking case to the defense. The prosecution is, and they're going to lose. They're going to lose. The feds have the case already, Alphabet. They have the case already. David's not getting out, especially with the self-admission of beating his own fucking members, bro. A self-admission of guilt. Beating staff. He might as well just sign his own fucking warrant right there. That's the thing, Ebo. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that I found out that was partly true, and some people might be losing their jobs for it. Yep. Yeah, Alphabet. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but the feds don't waste time and money on shit they don't know they're gonna win. And they saw David buy all these fucking properties up. Holy shit! I'm probably like, yeah, this is a payday. Go get him. Go get him. He's making an asshole of himself. P. Diddy's different. He's in a different fucking ballpark than David. This is going to go like Alphabet. Like I said, it's when all this comes to light finally, it's going to be worse than anybody ever thought. If nobody starts taking plea deals, it's... I hope they don't take plea deals because I want to see all the evidence they found. I don't want them to take plea deals. I don't want him to take plea deals. Alphabet, he ain't getting out on this alone right here, bro. Yep. They've been Don David since before COVID. Yeah, about 10 years. That seems to... Well, Diddy was 8... Fuck, they investigated Diddy for fucking 8... Like, fuck, what, 18 years or some shit? Yep. They've been on David since before COVID. Ooh, Ebo. Damn. Good. Hey. I was talking to somebody today about that. I wouldn't be surprised if David has a few fucking sexual assault victims out there somewhere. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't put anything past this sick fuck that he was beating his members. He beats his members. Why wouldn't he fucking drug a woman? Seriously. He's already beaten his members. What would stop him from drugging a woman and fucking get in bed with her? But David, you know, David just has to spiritually manipulate these women to sleep with him. That's all. He doesn't even, I don't think he has to drug them. He doesn't have to drug them. He just spiritually mind fucks them. It's easier. And Alphabet, once again, why he's not getting out and why the feds don't have to tread carefully, because David has self-snitched on himself and said he's a fucking piece of shit. Yep. Deposition woke him up. Yes, it did. Woke him up. Absolutely, yes. That deposition woke everybody up like, what the fuck is this? He's not attractive. He just has to spiritually mindfuck these people. That's it. That's all he's got to do. Spiritually mindfuck him and he's got him. Alphabet, would you want somebody with the Hitler character walking the streets, bro? This is why the judge kept him in jail. They found all this shit in his phone. They're like, he ain't getting out. Nope. He's self-admitting to his criminal activity and beating people, and while he's calling himself a church leader. And his fucking shithead fucking lawyers tried to pass it off as a moment of reflection. No, he's just having a moment of reflection. No, he's not. No, he's not. That was in 2025. He's fucked. Alphabet. Okay? The feds have tread carefully in their investigation. That's what they did. They had to figure out how to do this because this has never been done. This is where I'm going to close it off at tonight, right? This has never been done before. Raiding a church like this is big. This is big. It's going to change. It's going to set a precedence, future precedents for fucking other churches. It's going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse, everybody. I promise. And I'm letting you guys know that, not as like a good thing, but it is going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. So just be ready. All right? I want everybody to know that. Like, just be ready for it. Don't be shocked when all the shit finally comes out, because if they don't start taking plea deals, all the evidence will come out. And it will be made public. The judge has already set that. This is a public trial. This evidence should be public. If people want to see it, yes, make it public, because this is a public trial. He is a public figure. And this is in a public setting. Y'all be ready for the fucking grand finale on this one, man. Okay? Be ready for the grand finale. It's going to blow everybody's fucking mind. It is. A lot of shit we already know, but it's going to get worse. Okay? It's going to get a lot worse, you guys. We're talking the deepest depths, man. It's fucked up. He's done. He's not getting out. Okay. So the cult members that tuned in tonight, just for final thought, David is not getting out of jail. He's done. He's going to prison for the rest of his fucking life. I promise you guys that. There's no way he's going to get off on these charges that are coming. You have a good night. Okay, Alphabet, due to hubris. Okay, bro. But when you're... See, this is... Like, let's do this real quick, all right? Due to hubris, to being too smart, to like being too... The judge... Check this out. The judge stopped them for bringing in more defendants because of that reason. He said, no, this is enough. It can complicate the case, right? They have 3 defendants. They're going to start rolling, Alphabet. I guarantee Michelle and Kathleen, Michelle's going to fucking roll on David. Michelle's going to fucking roll. Michelle will roll. How, seriously, as a trial paralegal, that's cool, but how do you get away with self-snitching and saying you're beating your staff? They're not going to let this fucking guy out. There's no fucking way. This alone, the text messages alone, dude, are an admission of his fucking guilt. How do people not see that, Alphabet? This alone, his fucking... Wait till they open up the rest of his phone, man. Wait till they open up the rest of his shit. Is the judge just going to fucking bypass that, Alphabet? Seriously. This is a serious question. The judge be like, oh, don't worry about that. It doesn't show any of his criminal activity. Here we have a man who says he doesn't do this, and he's self-admitting to himself being a fucking piece of shit. I can't with you, Alphabet. I can't. Cool, you're a trial paralegal, but you're not a lawyer, dude. All right? This is a federal trial. This is a federal case. This is different rules than a trial paralegal. Okay? There are way different rules in the federal than there is down at, they say, the fucking local or state. This is way different. These are federal crimes. It has nothing to do with lower level courts, man. He's done. He's not getting out. That hotel in Houston, just wait. Just wait. Like I said, man, this is going to change the face of Christianity for everybody. It's going to cause everybody to question what's really taking place. Promise you guys that. This case isn't going to blow up. It can't. The lawyers, you know what the judge told the fucking lawyers before he shut it down? Look. Hey, Alphabet. Look at what the judge told the lawyer. Hey, you might want to get somebody to help you with all that evidence. That's how much evidence is in this case, you guys. There's 109,000 pieces of evidence, man. I don't think it's not all going to get presented, but the judge is even recommending to the lawyers, hey, it sounds like you have a pretty big caseload here. You better get your shit together or else it's not looking good for you. This lawyer is literally spending 20 hours a week on this fucking case. Would you spend 20 hours a week on this case working at Alphabet? I don't think you would. You'd probably be putting 80 hours a week with the full fucking team on this shit to get this documented and organized in a cohesive form to where it can be presented at trial. Scott Rosenblum isn't doing that. You know why the case is going to fail? Is because of David's lawyer. Not because of the prosecution. It's going to fail because of David's lawyer, because his lawyers are stupid. Sorry, he's not getting out on human trafficking charges, dude. Sorry. You do realize that the grand jury, right? The federal grand jury saw to indict him. Okay, they're not going to go back on their, like, hey, just go ahead and let him go after all this evidence is stacked up and you guys did your big-ass investigation. Go ahead and let this guy out. He seems like a nice guy. Yeah, I think he did some bad shit there, too. Yeah, David's a fucking scumbag. But Alpha, he's not getting out, my guy. There's no way. Yeah, milking the money. I really hope they are milking the money out of it. Yeah. Yeah. They should milk every fucking dollar out of him. And they'd be like, sorry, you don't have any more money. We're out of here. Good luck. Good luck. It's too... Alphabet, I'm with you, right? I'm with you. I support opinions here, but this one, I'm sorry, I just don't support because this is too big. This is too big. You can't look, he's doing 20 to 25 hours per week to go through it. You're talking about 100,000 pieces of document, photos, picked, whatever. Hard drives, whatever. 96,000 pages. He's also doing other cases. So look, he's got David's case. Guess what? David's case is probably his biggest caseload right now. Yeah, they won't let him out. Y'all have a good night, man. This isn't going to end well for David. More evidence is going to come out. Alphabet, when this other evidence comes out and it finally hits the shit hits the fan, we'll talk about some more about it, okay? But for real, look at the fucking lawyers on I. So I don't want to waive anything, and I probably should have gotten up earlier and made that clear to the court. Yeah. Yep. This is beyond rehab. It's beyond rehab. Now, y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna jump off here. Gotta get to bed. Got work in the morning. But he ain't gonna get out. Nope. He's done. He's done. It's gonna get worse, you guys. It's gonna get worse. Again, I'm gonna close it out with Mahesh. The Mahesh connection. We all know what was going on at Mahesh's hotel, right? Well, okay, I'll tell you what he's going to prison for. For sure, forced labor, human trafficking, money laundering, possible tax. I don't think tax evasion, money laundering. And if you know about the Mahesh Express connection, you would know, Alphabet. You would know. Okay? We know a lot more. I know you're new to the channel. Trust me when I tell you this, okay? There's so much more going on that you don't know about, and there's people we talk to that we don't say here on the channel. David's fucked, okay? He's fucked. I get you're a paralegal, but he ain't getting out on this one, dude. I promise. There's 10 different charges, man. 10 different charges and 8 counts or some shit like that. He's looking at 200 fucking years. He's in trouble. They have the evidence. Yeah, human trafficking and tax fraud. How about that for starters? That's the thing, Alphabet. Human trafficking. Why else would they bring Lindsay Robertson, the human trafficking specialist from Washington, onto the case? She wasn't just sitting around twiddling her fucking thumbs, dude. Same with fucking Adriana Didell. Same with Sarah Cohen. Same with the entire fucking prosecution team. These guys weren't all just fucking sitting around bullshitting, man. Lindsay Roberson's on the case for a special reason. She wasn't just sitting around up in Washington bullshitting around, not doing anything. Lindsay Roberson's a badass. Sarah Cohen's a badass. And so is Adriana Didell. They're all specialists at the top of their fucking game. And they have an endless fucking budget.